2015, BOERDERY embarked on the implementation of the Broad-Based Livelihoods program to empower the people of Schoeman with broad-based livelihoods. Broad meaning the know-how imparted through the program is applicable by any household anywhere, and livelihoods meaning that people can use this know-how to provide for their families and improve their quality of life. The kickstart for all of this is healthy food production at home, which quickly leads to selling surplus for extra income. Some households become so interested that they plan to become full-time entrepreneurs when the time is right for them. Many Schoeman households have been trained and are growing more and more healthy food at home for their families and selling for income purposes. Hereby, Schoeman is spreading the blessing to its people. But sometimes, challenges arise. In March 2016, a severe drought was raging near the end of the rainy season. The dams were nearly empty, and everyone at BOERDERY once again became deeply aware of just how vulnerable the farm and all its people are when water runs out. Schoeman asked everyone to reduce water usage on the farm and at their homes. Some people responded so seriously to this request that they completely stopped watering their plants. Schoeman then circulated a letter encouraging them to please keep their food gardens alive. Fortunately, there came some good rains right at the end of the rainy season, and everyone could breathe a sigh of relief. But before the start of the new rainy season, water was low again. In August, Schoeman asked people who had been growing gardens among the orchards to stop this practice because it affects water pressure for the citrus trees, which affects the yield, which is the very source of income for everyone's salaries.
Ka 2015, mara ekera elore, nna ke khalentse re ditireje temonyana ya rena ka mo mashemong ka mo re bereka. Jwale wa tla le nako ya hore makgwa ba re ga ba sanya ka mo mashemong o bele ha o jwale ba re senya metsi a mantsi ba tla re nyakela poleke ke ba re nyakela poleke ka mo siteng ka mo re dulang ka mo Schoemanplaas mka wa ba diela poleke nyana ke phisinyana a se poleke e kgolo.
Schoeman promised to make special land and water available near the woongebiede for gardens. Umsizi reported to Schoeman that areas like Dalfredien and Moer were making beautiful gardens, but in others like Ramsweren and Blaufontein, not many people were starting gardens. Most said they were worried that the water would be a problem again. Schoeman then took two important actions to encourage people to start their gardens. First, starting at Ramsweren, Blaufontein and Las Vegas. Special land areas were prepared for gardens. Plots were marked out that could each have a set of 3 deep trenches to the size of a tall tunnel like the one that Donald is using in his garden at Ramsweren. Special JoJo tanks were put up for garden water for these areas. Second, Schoeman held a Thanksgiving Day, which people called a big day, where all the people of Schoeman were helping to start digging and filling deep trenches with manure, grass, leaves, bones and iron tins to give a kickstart to the gardens at these 3 woongebiede.
As ons hierdie goeders doen wat MCC vir ons leer, dan is ons 'n seën vir onsself, want ons help onsself om 'n beter lewe te hê. As ons hierdie goed gaan wat MCC vir ons leer, as ons dit weer vat by ons familie, by ons vriende, buitekant, dan ons gaan leer daai mense en dan ons is 'n seën vir die mense buitekant.
The purpose of the big day was achieved as large numbers of households started participating in the Umsizi's BBL training and started implementing. The Schoeman employees had enough crops to last them through the festive season as well as the month of January. It is now time for everyone to replant their gardens for their winter crops.
Go bola nnete mathomong ke be ke nyaja ka hore kua maragonyana mohlomong 5 years back rile ra ba le yona train mara e be fapana le ganyane so ye e differa le yona ka hore ye re pa molete and then ra tshela ditlakala ra tshela morwele yela ba rutileng yona gore ba re ke motsutela ka polelo e nngwe ke sa itsebe ge re tlo lebella dilo tse re di zwalang tse re di buna ra kra gore ai man ene le mohola ga kudu ka gore dilo tse ra go di buna Spanish sa gona o bo ka se rome ngwana wa rae go gogela letlakala le lewane then ba taba gore sonje gore ba romele ba 5 ba ye go swarishana letlakala le lewane la Spanish ndani beetroot yona wa lwena o ye one bo ka se rwa lo nnoshi eno ba gore sonje re ke tsamaile mogotsi re ro rwalishana e one.
In 2017, SCHOEMANS is hoping that people will enjoy and use their gardens even more, and even teach their families and friends back at their home villages to try the same methods so that they can eat well every day and earn money.
Nna beke bona bokamoso ba ka le nna be ke duma tše nka ba le polase ka khumana polase e kgolwane ka ba le dibereka tse le reng nka kgona go perekela ka moso ga kgona ke thusa setšhaba sa South Africa ke hira le ba ba sene mošomo ke ba fa mošomo.
The training will continue and will focus a lot on the money-making aspects of food gardening. Water scarcity is a real issue in our country, and therefore the BBL participants will be encouraged to use water wisely and sparingly when watering their gardens. SCHOEMANS wish to improve the water supply and irrigation system for the food gardens with a system that will make it easy to use water wisely. The BBL program is fulfilling SCHOEMANS' vision of empowering the employees' livelihoods.